Hi everyone, it's Terry here sharing a process video for Scrap the Girls. This month we have got this mood board to work with. So I've kind of picked the bookstore kind of vintagey kind of vibe from the mood board and a bit of the colour scheme. And I'm going to use the Vicki Boutin Storyteller collection because I've got this patterned paper that's got this big book on the bottom and I've had it in my stash for a while that I want to use. And this seemed like the perfect thing to use it for. So I'm scrapping a photo that I actually took on holiday in January, and it's just a photo of me with a book and a glass of red wine, just sat chilling on the sofa. And it's kind of one of the nicest things to do when I'm away, particularly when we went away in winter up to Scotland when it was cold. And we'd put the fire on and sit and read and just relax. So I'm going to use that patterned paper as the base of my layout, and then this kind of library card journaling spot to put my photo on. So I'm also going to use this 3x4 card just to layer next to my photo, and that's where I'm going to add my title. So I wanted to add a bit of stamping to this background, so I'm using a few different Distress Oxides and just some background stamps. So these are kind of like watermarks, a bit like a coffee ring stamp. So I've just used 3 different colours of kind of blue and teals just to add a bit of grunginess to the background and kind of make it my own. So I've got this long stamp as well that I decided to add in black, just to the top right corner and then the bottom left, where I've added that area of stamping that goes over the edge. So now this layout comes together pretty quickly, so I'm just adding my embellishment on top of the base that I've created. So I'm just fussy cutting this typewriter and the little butterflies out from this journaling card. And as I do with quite a lot of things, I'm just adding it where it's flush at the bottom and kind of just popped up at the top. So I'm just layering my butterflies kind of on that central bit between where the photo and the journaling card are. I love this little chipboard phrase, so I'm just going to add it on some foam pads. It's kind of a nice dark purpley colour as well. So I'm just adding it with some foam pads on the wings, and then I just pop a dot of glue on the centre so that the centre sticks flush to the layout, and you kind of get the 3D effect from the butterfly sticking up. I'm just going through and looking at what other bits of embellishment I can use. So I'm to kind of a bit of symmetry, I'm using another one of those chipboard phrases at the top, and then I've pulled out this sticker that says The Perfect Story. I'm going to use that as my title. Originally I was going to use some thickers or from the collection, it's kind of like puffy words, but then I thought this is really nice, this like little The Perfect Story, and it just kind of fitted in with what I wanted to say on this layout. Just adding a bit of the brown in under there just to kind of pull it across, so that it's not just got that big block of brown craft type card on the left hand side. And then I feel like we need a bit more embellishment going on, So I'm just going through and pulling out little phrases and other bits and pieces from this collection. So these were the words that I thought I would use, but I don't actually end up using them. And then I pull out the puffy stars that are really cute in this collection. So I'm just adding them in and around my layout. So I'm focusing on stars on this layout because for me I can't have stars and hearts on the same layout. It doesn't quite work in my head for some reason. So I do avoid putting them on the layouts together. So I'm just pulling out some of these older wood veneer stars that I've had in my stash for a while. They were left over from, I think, a Go-Go Getaway class. So I'm just trying to use things up. So I'm just adding them in and around those little clusters where I'd put the puffy stars, already. And then adding some little gold sequin stars. So you get kind of little clusters around the layout. Apologies for the lighting on this section of the layout. I'd moved down into our conservatory to scrap on this lovely sunny day, and the sun decided to move partway through my layout. And I didn't realise it was quite so bad until I was editing the video, but you kind of get the gist of what I was doing. So I finish off this layout with some gold ink splatters, which is my favourite thing to do. And here we have my finished layout. Thanks for joining me on YouTube today. Don't forget to check out the description and the links below.